Yo, what's up guys, it's Goblin here, welcome to another episode. In today's video, we're going to be playing with this new fastest Hulk cycle deck. I'm talking about this 2.5 average cost deck, which is currently ranked number 10 in the world. I've also played a couple of matches myself with this deck before starting today's video, and I must say it's very fun, very strong. Only weakness I would say is air decks, for example Balloon Cycle, Lava Loon, since our only air hitting card is the Firecracker. In the end of the day, it's very kind of awkward, very difficult to be able to deal with air decks. But besides that, I would say that this deck is very fun, very solid overall, especially against decks like, for example, Royal Giant or ground-based units. I would say most of the times you have a very solid matchup. Okay, do need to be careful here. This guy has a Vine Spell. Vine Spell, I would say, is one of the best spells against the Firecracker in the current meta. Probably the other best spell would be like Arrows, but besides that, yeah, Vine Spell is definitely very solid. Okay, let's go with Ice Column like this. Let's go with Skeletons here too. Distract everything a little bit in the middle. Hopefully afterwards they're gonna continue to follow the Ice Column. We do have a very quick cycle, as I mentioned before, so even though he went Vine Spell before, we are able to yeah, kind of cycle back to the Firecracker. And man, level 20 mini pack is crazy. It's gonna survive, it's gonna take care of the Firecracker, but honestly I don't care that much. And ooh, he does have a Nado though. I did not expect the Nado. I was about to say I don't care that much about him taking care of the Firecracker because of the fact that he can then not activate the King Tower, but of course here he will be able to activate the King Tower. Nice, very good timing on the mini pack ability. Did you guys notice how I popped the ability right as it was next to the tower? So instead of following the giant, it stood still for 1 second, and then afterwards it was able to go straight to the tower and bring the tower down already to 200 HP. Okay, let's go with the Ice Column here. I feel like Ice Column is such a great card overall in this meta. It's great against Mini P.E.K.K.A, against normal P.E.K.K.A. We need to be careful with a potential ability from him. Looks like he doesn't. And let's quickly go with a Firecracker up high. Knowing that he has Vine Spell in his deck, he's gonna go Vine Spell anyway. So let's at least try to get a little bit of value out of the Firecracker, a little bit of damage out of the Firecracker. This way we are not just giving him the free Vines value, we are at least getting some damage out of it. Okay, interesting ability. He is gonna try and get some damage there with the Knight. I could have maybe taken it, but at the same time I think it's okay to try and not take too much damage, especially after already dealing so much damage. And let's go with a mini P.E.K.K.A Hulk Rider towards the right side, knowing that he doesn't have that much elixir after spending the Sparky, and that is going to be towered down, guys. Okay, let's go with a Lock right here. I do know that he has the Vine Spell available once again, so let's try to make sure we don't give him too much value. He's gonna go with a Nado. Let's go with an Ice Column like this. Let's go with a mini P.E.K.K.A directly on top of the troops. Let's go with Skeletons. Let's go with a Lock. Ice Spirit here as well. We can try and kite everything backwards, but this is looking like it's going to be towered down. Let's see if we can maybe survive and not lose the tower there. Let's see, that will be huge. Okay, he's gonna try and pop his ability, but it's not gonna be on time. Let's go with the Ice Spirit. Let's go with the Ice Column once again to take everything for a walk. And man, this deck is so fun. Like, look at the defense we were able to pull off, guys. He's gonna be a good game. Not sure if it's gonna be a good game quite yet, because I think he might be able to take the tower. Let's see if he has time for it though. Maybe he doesn't have time, and looks like no, he's not gonna have time. 500 HP remaining onto our left side tower. Worst case scenario, he takes the tower. Look at his left side tower. I think there was a couple of earthquakes, couple of logs, and that would have been tower down for us. Second tower down for us as well. Very nice decision to pressure the right side there with the Hulk Rider plus mini P.E.K.K.A. Especially seeing his cycle, he didn't really have any great way of dealing with our mini P.E.K.K.A. His only ground units were like Knight, mini P.E.K.K.A. His cycle was kind of awkward. So very nice W. See you guys soon with game number 2. Okay, let's go guys, hopping into game number 2. So let's see what we're gonna be facing here. I think as long as we don't face air decks, and even some type of air matchups is winnable. Like, I've seen some players win the matchup against, for example, Lava Loom. And basically how you win that type of matchup is just to pressure a lot, guys. Like, you need to pressure, and basically not allow your opponent to ever go in. Okay, we do need to be careful here. Let's see if we can keep our Firecracker alive. Let's go with mini P.E.K.K.A here on defense. Let's go with the Ice Spirit as well. Let's see if the Ice Spirit can jump. Beautiful. And oh my god, this is actually huge, guys. That was such a good interaction for us. Let's wait a little bit to see what he's gonna do. Skarmy prediction, nice. Okay, wait a second. Level up the mini P.E.K.K.A to level 20, and this is gonna be good game. Or, I mean, maybe not good game, but tower down for sure. And what a crazy sequence we just had right there. Look at the mini P.E.K.K.A, guys. Level 20 mini P.E.K.K.A. Going crazy on the King Tower. Brings it down together with the Firecracker all the way to 2097 HP. And is this guy gonna continue playing? I mean, he for sure could still make a comeback. He's gonna give us Earthquake value, so that's awesome for us. Let's see if he falls for the bait. I would like to go with an Ice Golem bait and like make it seem like we're gonna go for the Hawk Rider to the King Tower. Some people would go like instantly Mini P.E.K.K.A or something on top of the Ice Golem. Looks like this guy is not gonna fall for it. Instead he goes with 3 Musketeers. Okay, that is interesting. I did not expect the 3 Musketeers. Probably should have expected it after seeing Giant, after seeing Elixir Collector. So maybe a small mistake by me. Let's see if we can punish it though. Okay, let's go like this. Let's go like lock here on top of the Muskies. And let's go with a Mini P.E.K.K.A here as well. Okay, I think I'm gonna take the damage of the Muskie on the left side lane, especially considering that we have a very good situation overall. Let's go with a Hawk Rider towards the King Tower. Bad thing is that we're not gonna quite have Elixir for the Skeleton Army, but anyways, he also doesn't have any Elixir, and that is going to be another W for us. This time very quick, very easy W. And man, what a great sequence once again in single Elixir there. Being able to protect our Firecracker, being able to get so much value, killing his Mini P.E.K.K.A, killing his minions, and then the counter push there, getting a level 20 Mini P.E.K.K.A. I don't know, that is just crazy, guys. So see you guys soon whenever we find the next opponent. Let's go, guys, hopping into game number 3. We're up against a guy called Walter Koen. Walter, I kind of recognize his name. I'm pretty sure he used to play Goblin Giant, like P.E.K.K.A, Goblin Giant, the really toxic deck. I guess that deck doesn't really work anymore, or at least I think I haven't seen anyone use it. So let's see what he's gonna be using instead. Okay, Zap plus arrows could be a lot of stuff. Probably still gonna be some kind of giant type of deck. Let's go with okay, he's gonna have Witch. Wait, is this guy still using P.E.K.K.A Goblin Giant? I don't think so, right? What is he gonna be using though? Okay, let's try and outcycle his arrows by cycling back to a new Firecracker. Let's go with Firecracker right here, trying to help kill the Witch. He's gonna have a Boulder in there as well. I think we can go with a Hawk Rider right side. Not sure what he's gonna have on defense. Maybe he has... Okay, he's gonna go minions. Please, Firecracker, switch lanes. No, it's not gonna go into the right side lane. That's actually kind of unfortunate. We need to try and distract the minions so it can... The Firecracker afterwards can shoot it. Let's go with another Firecracker right here. Okay. Not the best situation, but not the worst either. Let's go with ability just to try and level up the Mini P.E.K.K.A, maybe get some value out of it. He's gonna have the Witch available though. Good thing for us is that the Firecracker is gonna shoot the skeletons, hopefully get some damage on top of the tower. Hopefully that doesn't activate the King Tower. It is gonna activate the King Tower. But look at the damage we're getting though. Yo, that is a lot of damage onto his right side tower. I don't think we even need to really defend the Witch. I am gonna go lock just in case, because in the end of the day it's the evil Witch. It could heal up, it could get a lot of value. And let's bait him by going with an Ice Golem. I'm not gonna drop anything quite yet until I see that he doesn't do anything, and then I'm gonna go Hawk Rider here. Okay, he's gonna have the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Let's see, this is gonna be a difficult defense, but at the same time I think we should be fine. Okay, he's gonna have the Zap. Let's make sure that we protect our Mini P.E.K.K.A with the Ice Golem right here. Let's go afterwards with a Ice Spirit Skeletons on top of the Bowler. It is gonna be a lot of damage, but at the same time pretty solid defense. And let's quickly go with a Mini P.E.K.K.A ability. Let's go with a Hawk Rider towards the right side. Let's see how he's gonna defend both the left and the right side. And look at the Mini P.E.K.K.A, guys. Oh my god, Mini P.E.K.K.A gets a huge connection there. Yo, that is so much damage. 1800, 9 HP left onto his tower. Let's go with the Ice Golem right here. Let's go with the Ice Spirit as well. Let's wait a little bit. I think he's gonna exactly expect us to go in. Let's go with Skeletons here to cycle. Let's go with a lock as well. Let's see if we can maybe get a Firecracker on top of the Bowler. That will be huge, and we are gonna get it. Okay, Ice Golem was not the best, to be honest. Let's be careful here. Let's go with Ice Spirit. Let's, I think, go Mini P.E.K.K.A on top of the Witch. We do need to be careful because this counter push could get kind of scary. The good thing is that we have such a quick cycle. We are out-cycling him like crazy right now. And I think we could even try and go in right here. Okay, this is basically an all-or-nothing push from me. But I think we might be able to get there with the Hawk Rider. Okay, Hawk Rider is not gonna make it. Oh my god, this is going to be really close, guys. Okay, we need to try and keep up the Firecrackers alive, but it's not gonna be the case, and I think we just lost. No, I shouldn't have gone for the all-or-nothing. I expected the Hawk Rider to get there, and then with the Hawk Rider connecting, we would have won because Hawk damage plus the Earthquake, I'm like 90% sure, or even more, that it would have been enough. I guess I should not have gone with the Ice Golem Hawk Rider into the Witch right there. Instead, I think I should have just either played it chill or tried to maybe spell cycle him eventually. But there wasn't really a rush. There wasn't really a need of me going that aggressive. So definitely a big mistake for me. Should not have lost that match. Still not a that easy matchup in my opinion, with Evil Zap, arrows, and then giant Yeah, Witch, us not having a big spell. Definitely not an easy matchup, but I could have won that for sure. Like, I'm not trying to blame it on the matchup. We definitely could have won that. We were winning it, by the way. Okay, let's go with a look. Let's go with the Ice Golem here as well. Let's wait a little bit to see what our opponent is going to be using. Looks like he has a Heal Spirit Darpins. Oh, is this going to be one of those giant Elixir Collector decks? I've seen so many people use this giant Elixir Collector deck, which is honestly super toxic, super strong right now. Okay, and he also has the Witch. I mean, Witch is not necessarily like the worst card for us to face, but at the same time it is very annoying. Okay, let's go with an Ice Golem like this. Let's go with a Firecracker here as well. Let's kind of wait and see. I think, does this deck have Vine Spell? I don't really remember, to be honest. Maybe it doesn't. I don't really remember. Okay, anyways, let's prepare the Hawk Rider. I'm gonna go Hawk Rider mini pack. I don't think his deck has a great ground unit, so we should be able to get value from the mini pack and this type of matchup. Let's wait a little bit to see if we can get it to level up even more. Let's go with ability right now, last second. Hopefully we can take care of the skeletons, please. No, we're not gonna pretty much get any damage with the mini pack. Still great damage onto his tower though. Like, it's definitely not a bad situation. And let's go with skeletons and let's go with Ice Golem. Okay, let's go with a Firecracker here as well. Make sure that we are gonna take care of his troops without taking too much damage. Firecracker, please help against the Witch, and Witch is definitely problematic for our deck, guys. Like, look at the damage we are gonna take. Okay, let's go with the Hawk Rider left side. Even though I didn't take, or even though I didn't deal any damage onto the left side tower, I think it's still a great push because he didn't have mini pack and cycle. He didn't really have a great cycle right there, so at least I tried to either get value from the Firecracker or in this case force out quite some elixir and get value this way. Okay, so now we could pretty much pressure either of the lanes we want to. I feel like afterwards he's gonna try and go for an ability on top of the mini P.E.K.K.A, so we can maybe try and play around that as well. Try to, for example, go with the Ice Golem here in front, and then this way he cannot go for an ability. Let's try and be careful though. Okay, he's still gonna get the mini P.E.K.K.A off the field. Let's go with another mini P.E.K.K.A right here. Let's go with the Ice Golem last second. Let's try and cycle back to the skeletons here as soon as possible. Nice Ice Spirit timing to try and distract his mini P.E.K.K.A, his Dark Prince. Nice. Okay, the Witch is kind of problematic here though, and the fact that he can knock back the mini P.E.K.K.A opposite lane is gonna be annoying for us, but the mini P.E.K.K.A still gets a lot of damage, so it's not that bad for us. Let's go with a Firecracker here, trying to take care of the Witch. He is gonna be forced to defend. Firecracker, where are you shooting? Okay, it's gonna finally help us out a little bit, but not the best situation, and this is gonna be kind of scary, guys. Okay, he's gonna go Witch. Okay, wait, we can go in right side right now because he's gonna go mini P.E.K.K.A. We can try and take care of his mini P.E.K.K.A with our own mini P.E.K.K.A. Hawk Rider is gonna make it to the tower. Let's go with a Firecracker here up high as well. Let's wait a little bit. He's probably gonna go... Okay, nice. Very good timing there on the skeletons. Let's go with a Hawk Rider right side. Witch left side is gonna be some damage, but should not be towered down. Hawk Rider in the meantime on the right side is gonna be connecting once, connecting twice. Okay, skeletons are going crazy, and that is going to be good game, guys. Let's go. We are able to, this time around, beat the Evil Witch deck. It was, of course, different than the other one. The other one had arrows, had Evil Zap. I feel like the other one was a little bit more difficult, but at the same time, these type of decks are always scary because if they manage to accumulate a big push, if they manage to stack multiple troops, Giant is always going to be kind of problematic. So you need to play it very well with your quick cycle, with your defense, try and pull it off the best way possible. Okay, this guy starts with a Zap. Seeing that he has Zap, Dagger Dashes could be a potential maybe Mega Knight deck, but with Mega Man I'm not sure. Let's go with the Hawk Rider right here. Let's see what the opponent is going to do. Looks like he's gonna just let the Hawk Rider be. That is going to be a lot of damage onto the tower already, but the counter push here is also looking kind of scary. So let's make sure that we go with the Ice Spirit here first. Nice, perfect Ice Spirit. Good thing that he tried to... Okay, good thing that he tried to go with a prediction, but we were kind of ready for it. Like, instead of going skeletons there, it's much better to just go with Ice Spirit, because Ice Spirit doesn't die to Zap, Ice Spirit doesn't die to Rage Spell. He's gonna go with Fireball, he's also gonna go with a Mega Man. He's gonna defend the Hawk Rider well, but that's a lot of elixir spent once again from the opponent. Like, I feel like he's so far overspending on defense, and he's not too happy about it, seems like. We need to be careful though with the Zap, with the Rage Spell, especially with our evil skeletons. If he's ready for them, it could be kind of problematic. Okay, let's go with skeletons like this. Let's wait a little bit to see what he's gonna do. I think we can go in for an Ice Golem, see if he falls for it, like goes with a Prince. Exactly, that is what we kind of needed to do. And let's see what he has. Okay, he also has guards though. Okay, this is gonna be interesting to defend. I think I'm gonna go Firecracker like this. Let's go with the Ice Spirit here. Let's go with a lock afterwards onto the left side troops where the Prince and the Bomber is at. And do I go Hawk Rider? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Hawk Rider. Even though I'm low on Elixir, it's gonna be awkward for him to stop it like without taking damage and also without overspending. Like there, he spent 7 Elixir and he still took the what's it called? The Hawk Rider shot. Okay, let's go with a Firecracker here on defense. We need to be careful though, because I feel like one big push for him could be kind of problematic and honestly could get a lot of damage if he plays well with like his Giant, his Bomber. Does he have Evo Bomber? I didn't really pay attention, to be honest. I'm not sure if his Bomber is evolved. If it is, we need to be careful here with a Bomber at the bridge. Let's go with Ice Spirit. Let's go with Ice Golem here as well. Let's go with Skeletons here. Let's see if we can force out the Evil Zap. This way he's gonna... Okay. Try and be careful here with the Prince. Let's go with a Firecracker here onto the left side. Let's go with the Ice Golem here as well. We need to try and get the Mini P.E.K.K.A on the field as soon as possible here afterwards. There's gonna be a lot of damage. And especially because the Giant is gonna send the Mini P.E.K.K.A opposite lane. Let's go with Skeletons. Let's go with it. Man, this is so annoying. How are we supposed to defend the Giants when it's just gonna knock back our Mini P.E.K.K.A opposite lane? 360 HP. All he needs to do is just defend right here. Let's go with a Mini P.E.K.K.A Ice Golem push towards the left side. Let's see if we can maybe somehow still win this. But yeah, it's already spell range. All he needs to do is just fireball the tower. And he is going to win. There's the fireball. And unfortunately, we are going to lose another time against the Giant. I don't really know what to do there, because I said before that let's try to distract the Giant with Ice Golem or Skeletons. But then I just now realized that the Giant knocks back the troop or knocks away the troop with the most amount of HP. So it doesn't matter if I go Skeletons on top of the Giant, it's gonna anyways knock back the Mini P.E.K.K.A, and that is honestly kind of problematic for us. So yeah, unfortunate loss right there. Anyway, so far we are doing very well. Let's at least try to win this last match right here, and looks like we're up against someone with Royal Giant. I have a feeling he might try to go with like a Fisherman to try and pull. It looks like instead he's gonna go with a Monk. Let's see if we can. Okay, nice. Let's go with Mini P.E.K.K.A here on top of the Royal Giant. Let's go with Skeletons as well. I'm not sure if I'm gonna need anything else. I don't think so, to be honest. We can try and level up the Mini P.E.K.K.A afterwards. Let's level it up right now. And let's go with a Hawk Rider here, plus a Firecracker as well. Not sure what he's gonna drop. Looks like he's gonna go with Fireball, Lock, Firecracker, and the Hawk Rider is still alive. And that is gonna be, ooh, a lot of damage there. Wow, that is so much damage. Let's go, guys. Okay, perfect Hawk Rider there with the Mini P.E.K.K.A. He was able to, he did have a lot of elixir, but he wasn't able to defend that well. He had to spend Fireball, Lock, Fisherman, and still took so much damage. So honestly, great start right here in the last match of the video. Okay, I wonder what is gonna be key in this type of matchup. The fact that we don't have a building is sometimes kind of scary, but at the same time, it should be fine. And let's see if we can keep a lot of pressure on the right side here as well. I mean, I know that he's gonna kind of struggle against these type of pushes, especially if we are able to afterwards get value from our... Okay, let's wait. Let's go with an ability right now, last second here. And let's then go with Skeletons. Oh, nice. He used the lock, guys. Wait, that is actually huge for us because... Wait, what? Since when do the Skeletons... Okay, I'm so confused right now. Is he gonna go with ability here? Let's go with a lock. Okay, we took a lot of damage there with the Hunter. We're gonna take a lot of damage with the Fisherman. Since when do the Skeletons not stack up against the Monk? I honestly don't play with Evil Skeletons that often, so I wasn't sure, but that is an interesting interaction. Okay, let's go with the Hawk Rider. Let's go with the Firecracker here as well. Let's make sure to try and get some damage here onto the left side tower. Nice. Hawk Rider is gonna sneak through. He's gonna get a double connection. That is actually huge for us. And let's in the meantime prepare for defense here. Okay, Ice Spirit like this. Let's go with Skeletons here to block the Hunter. Hunter is not gonna shoot. Let's go with a Firecracker here. He's probably gonna just pop his ability, but I think it's still worth it to try and force it out. Okay, let's go with a lock here as well. Let's go with a Mini P.E.K.K.A ability, trying to level it up and take care of the Fisherman with one shot. Nice, that is exactly what we needed. And let's quickly go with the defense, but the Hunter evolution is able to trap our Mini P.E.K.K.A. Let's see if we can take care of it before it gets too much damage. Let's go with a lock right here. Nice. Monk is gonna go down. Bad Monk from him, actually. Let's go with Skeletons. And let's go with a Hawk Rider as well. Okay, he didn't even activate the King Tower yet, by the way. So that's also huge for us, because in these type of situations, the Hawk Rider is very likely to get a connection. Okay. go mini P.E.K.K.A here. Let's go with skeletons. Let's go with a Hawk Rider as well. I feel like he's gonna go with his own skeletons sometime soon. Let's see if we can maybe get a ability right here. Perfect lock prediction onto the skeletons of 4G. We are not gonna take care of the hunter, but that is still going to be a lot of damage there. Okay. Let's go with an Ice Spirit like this. Let's go with a mini P.E.K.K.A right here. Let's be careful with his troops, but I think we are fine. Let's go with a ability lock prediction for the skeletons once again. Not gonna hit the skeletons, but we were able to hit something. I think it was like a spirit or something. Let's go with a Hawk Rider. Let's go with Ice Spirit, skeletons to distract the fisherman, but he has the evolved hunter, and oh my god, this is gonna be scary, guys. He's gonna go with Royal Giant right here. We need to try and take care of his troops as soon as possible. Okay. Wait. Okay, let's go like Firecracker here. Let's go with Ice Golem. Can we make it to the tower? Nice, Firecracker is hitting. Hawk Rider is gonna make it, I think. Let's go with the Earthquake and let's go, guys. We are able to secure another victory. Man, some crazy matches in today's video. Very good players we faced. Overall, some interesting matchups. I feel like we, out of the, I don't even know how many matches we played, 90% or more was like Giant or Royal Giant. Look at this, Royal Giant, 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 and then the first matchup was, wait, what? 100% Giant matchups in today's video. We started against Giant Sparky, Giant 3 Musketeers, Giant Graveyard, Giant Mini P.E.K.K.A Witch, Giant Prince, and then Royal Giant. Is it like the International Giant Day or what is going on, guys? Anyways, that is gonna be it for me for today's video. I don't even know what to say right now. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to smack the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.